And we're live.
What's up, everybody?
Well, hi,
nobody
anybody?
yet, but
Somebody?
hey,
I need to
anybody?
go and check it out.
Anybody? Everybody?
Going over
Nobody?
to the YouTubes to see if there is a person.
It popped up on my thingy.
Oh, I gotta mute that. I'm gonna have Inception, all these noises. There we go. Nobody watching.
I will share it. It makes like a Discord already open.
Nice. Oh, we got us, you and me watching.
Yay!
Be like, hi, Paul. Oh, Jose. Excellent. Welcome. I am going to switch my camera over to Workbench camera.
Workbench camera.
Dun dun dun. Let's see if this works like I want it to. It does.
I can close Discord so it'll beep at me all night.
I'll put the sticker down. I drank so much of this in the days leading up to the competition.
What's that?
That is Death Wish coffee.
Oh, sorry. I had the Discord thing open. I ran out.
Oh no.
I
have it on subscription, so I don't, and I still run out.
That would be a better idea.
I went through 3 pounds the month leading up to GBWC. That's 1 pound more than normal. So now I need a kit to build. Good thing I have plenty.
Are you
You're
sure?
doing the sandrock, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm doing a whole thing here. I'm gonna do. I'm doing the seed versus wing boy band here. So I'm doing like one wing kit, then one seed kit, then one wing kit, then one seed kit.
Okay.
And I'm trying to match them up to what I think they are. Like, I don't know why I'm doing this. It's just like out of boredom, I guess. I don't really know.
I don't think that it's boredom. I think it's you have an extensive pile of material to draw from, and you're interested in both of the intellectual properties.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just makes sense.
So not only am I just building one and then one, I'm trying to match them up as far as like personality, because they're kind of tropes. They're kind of
all right. That's a little
Gundam characters. So I did the Shenlong Gundam and the Dual Gundam because they remind me of each other a little bit. And then I'm going to do the Sandrock and the Blitz.
Blitz. What's the Blitz?
Blitz is the black one.
Is that the one with the big green gun?
Big green gun? No.
That's just like an expansion for the main seed kit, which I can't remember the name of because I'm bad.
The main one? The Freedom?
Yeah, the Freedom. Thank you.
Or the Strike, probably.
Yeah, probably. Well, isn't there like the Strike Freedom?
Yeah, which looks more like the Freedom than the Strike. That's the one with like the gold inner frame, but it looks similar to the Freedom. So hold on, I have the Blitz right here. I will show you the Blitz.
It's all so far above my head.
This is the Blitz. I don't know if you can see that. Two black and kind of a purplish.
Yeah.
Some red and yellow.
I'm blocking the screen.
Oh. Maybe that would be better.
Yeah.
Blitz. He's got like a little claw thing that comes off of his arm.
Ah, I see that. I think Jay was showing me that in the past.
Yeah, he's one of the Seed boy band.
Those boy bands.
That's what they remind me of.
Well,
Seed
yeah, they have that kind of vibe.
Yeah, like
I don't know what to build though.
but yeah, so that's kind of what I'm working on, and I've been working on the Jest a little bit here and there, but I got sick
You're just
like 2
finishing up the
weeks
paint,
ago.
right?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I got sick like 2 weeks ago. Nothing crazy, just like a cold, but I just didn't want to paint. Like when I couldn't breathe, you know? It's just like the idea of putting a mask on when I can't breathe. I was like, ugh.
It does make sense.
And then I had a traumatizing experience with a frog in my room. So, you know, my paint booth is in front of my window, like to the exterior of the house. So I only crack it. I think we have the same paint booth. On the end, you have like a little fitting that's like, yeah. So it's what, maybe 1.5 to 2 inches tall.
Yeah, that's
the window. So I have that cracked. I'm painting like for, I don't know, maybe an hour doing one of the colors. I stop to clean out the cup so I can change colors. And I stand up and I have some paints and stuff like right by the windowsill. And I go to grab them. I look down and there's like a tree frog, maybe 5 inches wide, just sitting on the windowsill. Oh, wow. And I didn't expect, it wasn't like, I'm not afraid of frogs, but I didn't expect him to be there. And my hand was like 2 inches away. So when I looked down, I'm like, holy shit, like there's a frog. And he's like this weird gray color. And so here, some of those are poisonous. They're not going to hurt you, like as long as you don't put them in your mouth. But the stuff, if it gets on your hands and like your dog licks your hands, or if it licks the toad, it could foam at the mouth and it can die. And I'm, I was about to go to bed after that and stuff like that. So I didn't want to touch the thing. So I get a broom out to like shoo him back out the window. Right. That was my idea, at least. So I slowly open the window more so that he doesn't he can get out.
A whole broom, huh?
Yeah. He doesn't get out the window, right? He jumps into the hobby room. I got, desks and boxes everywhere, and I'm ripping the house apart at midnight, knocking things over. And I don't see him leave, but I can't find him anymore. So I'm like, he must have jumped out the window. Well, the next morning, we're heading to work, and my wife says, "Hey, is that your frog in your window?" And I look up, and sure enough, he's on the inside of the window. Little fucker. So that was my frog experience.
Those encounters of the amphibious kind.
Yeah. It was a Cuban tree frog.
Don't really get those in New York.
Nope. Yeah, worst you have is like a pigeon attack or a squirrel attack, maybe.
Oh, you'll get like, the old 2-inch water bug.
Yeah, it's nothing. We got like the 2-inch water bug that flies called a palmetto bug. Freaks me the hell out, but
it's just like a little zeppelin of bug.
Yeah. Luckily, my cat usually takes care of the bugs.
Nice.
I don't have to worry about those.
You get like cat ninja?
Yeah, but I can't. She will kill the frog. So I had to like quarantine.
How did you resolve the situation? Glove up, handle it, and get it out? Or?
Luckily, with some, some good thinking, I decided, well, let me close my door to the room so that if by some reason the frog's still in there, it won't get out. That didn't work. It got out. And we found it Saturday morning, like 2 Saturdays ago, on the floor downstairs. Luckily, my cat just hadn't figured it out yet.
Right.
That's what happened. Yeah. It died.
We'd have like a dead kitty fan. It'd be horrible.
Yeah, it would have been really bad. my wife would not have been happy.
To say the least.
She is quite partial to the cat.
What am I going to build? I don't have
What are
to
the
race
options?
to build it.
What do we got?
All right. Let's see. I have the Kodo frame arm Black Tortoise. I have the Dragon Momoko Avalanche Exia.
Ooh.
I have the Sinanju Verka. I have
That's a
the
cool one.
Supernova Heavy Arms.
Mm-hmm.
The Supernova Sandrock. The Master Grade XS. The Psycho Zaku Verka.
Man, you got some big
Striker,
stuff.
Battle Tank. Like the big main battle tank. I have a gigantic German UFO, which I think I'm going to wait until around Christmas time to build, actually. I've got the P Bandai Giridaga, P Bandai Hazel Custom, the Shinmusha, the Turnex, the Granddaddy.
Turnex would be cool.
Type. I was kind of thinking about that, but I just built so many funky Xeon kits.
Something.
Something a little regular. Even the Sinanju is gonna be more regular.
Yeah. Its design is not odd. It's sleek, actually. That thing is
super
badass. Sweet. Yeah, I would go Sinanju or the XS is a really big kit.
I know. The XS kind of sounds like fun. I've got the Zaku White Ogre, Heavy Arms, Jesta, and Easy 8.
Easy 8's cool.
Plus some more.
Easy 8's simple.
The old Balverka. Yeah, the Easy 8's simple, but I kind of like. I don't know if I want to put it together yet. I feel like I want to really be in the mood to like put on 8th MS and like do it up.
Mm-hmm. I think the Sinanju would be cool, but you've built the Stein, so that's also kind of.
The Stein was great.
I'm sure the frame is very somewhat.
Yeah, they're super similar. From what I understand, I mean, obviously the stylization on the different aspects, like the leg verniers and the shoulders, are like less square. But I feel like that's going to be like a good therapy kit. Like if I'm in a bummer mood and like not having fun with my builds or anything, I'll put that together to like rejuvenate my shit.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, it's right in front of me. Idiot. Looking for a runner. And I'm like, it's not hair. The Psycho Zaku, man, that's like a lot of fucking thrusters on that. A lot of thrusters on that one.
Oh yeah.
The Granddad like the cool, because I mean you have the.
I know the Alex, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean at least give you a good idea, play around with that kit a little bit before you get into any Alexing.
Oh yeah. Well, definitely before I get into the Alex. Which will be great fun.
You can build the heavy arms. I'm gonna build the heavy arms pretty soon. The Bandai one.
Yeah, the little bandy. Little Bandai.
It's probably coming up in like 2 kits for me.
Wow. Part of me kind of wants to do the Hazel custom.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one. Simple, like relatively based on the Mark II frame, which I've always heard good things about.
Yeah, but that's the only RG that I built was the Mark II.
Yeah, I'd go for that one. That's a good choice. P Bandai, that's fun, different, right? Have you built any P Bandais?
Yeah. The hell did I build? Sniper Dingo.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So,
it's a dingo.
That's the only one that I built this P Bandai, I think.
Yeah,
I don't think that like the options part, the value. Yeah, I might do the Hazel.
Hazel's kind of like I mean, it's a Gundam, and it's but it's a bad guy Gundam kind of because it's a tight test team Titans.
The Titans, those bastards. I actually have Zeta queued up in the background.
I just got 00 today.
I saw that you got the whole shebang.
Yeah. So Barnes and Noble had Jose Says XS.
Oh.
Barnes and Noble had like Black Friday. They were giving you, what was it, like 20% off if you 20% off of your order, no matter how much it was. Then they were on sale and they were giving you free shipping. So I got all 3 of those for like $70. Pretty good for a Gundam series.
Yeah.
Well, it was not my most favorite series, but
well, whatever. I mean, it's like Pokemon. Eventually, you're gonna own them all.
Except G Gundam, I'll never own that. Trash.
What? Pokemon?
No, G Gundam.
Oh, well, that's fine. No one is saying that you have to.
No, I love Pokemon. Actually, that's what I've been playing. That's what's been taking up all my time lately. I bought Pokemon for the Switch.
Oh, well, it's been playing on the Switch.
It's a lot of fun. It's pretty much the original, like it's yellow, or so it's like the ones that came out when I was 12, that I spent many hours on when I was 12.
Right.
So I do enjoy it.
Well.
So yeah, it's been that and Death Note for taking up most of my time.
Wait, you're 31? Mm-hmm. Okay. So when you were 12, I was 20.
Yeah, Pokemon was not a thing.
I was not concerned about Pokemon.
Nope. You were trying to catch something else, I'm sure.
Poorly, if that was the case. Not about to create some weird mythos.
Brian the Coxman.
Oh, sir. Unlike the oblivious nice guy.
Yeah, it worked out in the end, right?
Oh, yeah. I can see others in the background here. Putting my backlog back up on the shelf. Nice green space.
I am officially like out of space. Like I have 0 space.
I got to build.
Yeah, that's what I've been. Yeah, that's why I'm snapping so much. Trying to make space to buy more.
Yeah, which is weird.
I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. But like that GPO
more
too.
Kits to get more space. Oh yeah. No shit, right? You guys wanted that thing, man. It's like, whoa, that's a big kit.
I ordered the Deep Striker as well.
You did? Man, don't you already have the MG?
Yeah. I kind of regret it. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, you can always.
I saw the thing. I forget. I think me and Jeff were talking about it. Like there was some confusion as to whether you got the parts to make an XS as well. I want to say. And it ended up being you just get the head bust of an XS or something like that.
Oh, you get like that's weird.
Yeah, I thought I was getting like 2 kits. I was like, I gotta order this.
Well, I mean that's a good one. They're very dramatically different kits. What's the power going on here? Holy Christ.
They're gonna come out with an XS like 1.5 too, aren't they? Or is that?
Okay. Oh yeah, I heard about that as well.
Man, did you see the Dynamis?
The Dynamis.
The green sniper Gundam from 00.
Yeah, That's looks pretty dope.
Yeah, that looks really good. I'm excited about that. Finally.
All right.
A little bit different box size.
We got in the chat. Oh, Gabe says that I should build a tortoise. Well, Gabe, I'm not going to build a tortoise just yet. I'll go through a Kodo phase here eventually. I need to get my other stuff out of deep storage.
Is that the kit that Zach was just building? He just did a review on it pretty recently?
No. He did a different one. I believe. Unless he did it, I didn't pay attention.
It looks like a turtle with a big cannon on his head or back?
No.
Okay. Then never mind.
No, I'll just pull the ladder back out and go and grab it. Because it's all the way up by the ceiling, so to go. In a normal house, that wouldn't be a problem because it'd be within my grasp, but we have tall ceiling. All right. This is the tortoise. It's upside down.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Now I know it. Yes. I remember when you bought that.
Yeah, I got this at Comic-Con.
Yeah, I was thinking of something else.
Yeah, it comes with like a rifle, a bazooka, some sort of like weird heat knife. But I really like the look of it with this Kodo Options hand.
Kodo Options.
I have some other like weapons options because I got the White Lion at last year's Comic-Con, and it is in deep storage. So eventually, I will build those. Eventually.
So now it's okay. Between the excess and the hazel?
Yeah.
Flip a coin?
Something like that.
Take a vote.
Like, bump on my set. Hey, Oliver. What's up, Oliver?
Hey, what's going on, Oliver? I haven't seen Oliver in a while. Or talked to Oliver in a while.
Yeah. There's a really, really beautiful version of the hazel at GBWC.
I saw that. Was it the one that had like the very light purplish tint to it? Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah. And what would be like the black parts of the shield and various aspects. It had like a really cool, like subtle hexagram, kind of like camo.
Yeah.
Sprayed on it.
Very nice.
Yep. Had some weapons options or whatever. The shield option. I don't think it was the hooty-doo-doo-doo-doo, but
the booster shield option.
Yeah. The one that came out like quick. This monster. This is an ancient kit too. Yeah, another 2003, just like the Zeacock.
Yeah, that's an old guy.
What'd you call me?
Wow, parts.
Ay caramba. How many? Okay, this is blown up, but
having breakfast.
wow, including the base, it's like 29 runners for the excess.
Yeah, finish it up tonight, no problem.
Yeah.
How many was the zombie? Was quite a few, right? That was had to be 20, 30.
Cosby, yeah. I can't remember. The original one I just built nice and slow. All right, decisions.
Well, you've had one for excess from Jose. Oliver, excess or Hazel? What do you think?
And Gabe's in there too.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Gabe.
We got
What do we think,
6
guys?
people, including you and me. So there's 4, 4 other people. Oh, they get a minute. We are so far ahead of time.
Oh, is it?
Right now, the screen is just showing the tortoise. Oliver says, what was the question? The question is between, unless I need to just refresh my video, the question is between the Hazel and the excess. The video probably was lagging. This year, I will buy a new computer.
I would like a PC for these particular situations, but
The question was the. So, Oliver, the question is build the excess or the Hazel?
go.
And go. Excess or Hazel? That's annoying. I'm gonna stop doing that.
The extra superior Gundam.
Hazel has
Much less.
$16 runners to 29. It's only like twice the size. Oliver. Oh. Oliver says excess.
I vote Hazel.
Fuck by all means. You vote Hazel. Okay. So wait. So what do we have? We have 1 for Hazel and 2 for excess. Oliver, they all excite me. That's the idea behind having so many. Supposedly. So wait, that's 2 for the excess?
2 for the excess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm voting Hazel.
And 1 for the Hazel. And Gabe gets 10-inch centipedes.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Oh, we lost a viewer. I must have scared somebody away with my questions. They're like, oh God, we've been had.
Too many questions.
I'm just participating. My original plan with the excess was to bash it with the Deep Striker and make them compatible.
You have a plan with the Hazel, or just maybe paint it one day?
Just, yeah, maybe paint it one day.
Yeah, then I would do the Hazel.
You could use a little fancy spinner thing. Ah. Oh, it makes noise. I mean, if that was the case, I would need to put every kit that I have. Decisions. Excuse me, wanna talk some trash? Yeah, I think I'm gonna build the Hazel.
It's a lot less.
Yep.
Commitment. Plus, if you do decide right away, like, what if you're blown away by the kit and you're like, man, I just want to paint this now? It's just a paint job. Not some crazy modification.
Bob Ross. Oh, wait, does this have? This has like a typo on it, or no?
A what?
Does these decals have a typo on them?
No, the real Hazel kit, no.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
Oh, I need to do this like far away from the microphone. Nobody needs to hear that. I should like go into the other room. Like put on some hold music or something. How bad is this? Watch me get cutty struck.
All the bags.
Yeah, he said, "Watch your ears for the spinner, Oliver." I can hear it in my ears. It's just the worst. They're ships.
No.
What?
I dropped the
part. Oh, I have it in Japanese.
Take that, YouTube. Figure out what he's listening to.
Yeah, right.
Oh, don't fall. Okay.
Have that. We're finished loading the Hyzax.
Finished loading.
Just reading the subtitles.
The Hobby Hyzax?
The Hobby Hyzax. The Hobby Hyzax really is.
I don't know.
Interesting shaped runner.
They're probably pretty segmented.
Sorta. I mean, this one's just got a funky shape. Like they made this and they were like, oh shit, we gotta add one of those.
These wing kits have a lot of weird runners, sizes, and shapes just because I guess all the frames are basically the same, so they've figured out a way to chop them up quite a few times.
Gotcha. They just got a different dress up.
Yeah, for like the Shenlong and this are the same frame. They're just the armor is different. I mean, I'm sure there's some subtle differences, but so they figured out a way to chop up the runners pretty efficiently. Runner choppers.
I think I mentioned this briefly in Discord, but now that I've done all that molding and casting, I pay all sorts of weird attention to weird aspects of the parts now.
That makes sense.
It's interesting to see the Bandai molds. I think that what's that?
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just going to say that some of the bigger, the biggest molds for them, I would imagine for parts like the shell on the Neo Xiong and some of the larger big cast components, the molds can weigh upward of a ton.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because they're just gigantic blocks of metal that they pressure inject molten plastic into, so they can make parts in a fraction of a second almost, because the plastic is so viscous and the metal is such a heat sink that it just sucks all the hot out of it, cures minutes, and they just pop it out and roll again, just like Lego.
I think it's interesting, when you open up the Kodo kits and stuff like that, and obviously Kodo, is a pretty big manufacturer, they make some quality stuff, but seeing the way the runner layouts are on Bandai kits, you see how well engineered, how well planned out everything is. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and think about where they flood the kit with the resin, how it has to flow through order of operations and the areas that need it the most.
Yeah, and just how much they've thought about the money saving part of it, because the Kodo kit, you'll open it up and there'll be 30 runners, but a bunch of runners just have 2-3 parts on them.
Yeah.
And that's very, very rare for a Bandai kit. Usually the runners are pretty.
Oh yeah, they're heavy. Yeah, they got lots of parts. No, I understand that. Even with mine making molds, for me, it gets the more extensive the mold is, depending on how it's designed, the harder it is to cast properly, and the less you can do, because the mold itself, the pour with the mold becomes complicated. So you can't just mix up your resin at your measured amount and then just pour it in and rock and roll. And then you got to pour it in, baby it, tilt it a little bit, maybe shake it a little bit, and knock on this part, and then pour over here a little bit, and then pour a little bit back over here, and let that stuff get down inside to get all this tiny crap, and then pop it in the pressure pot before it kicks off. So it works out though.
Yeah. A lot of work.
Oh yeah. But it's all fun. And you get good result. I mean, I feel like I got a pretty decent result for being just a guy with a workbench.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
I would definitely say so. Building hands.
So with my GBWC build, with the paint on it, excuse me, for the first time ever, I painted pistons a color
I
as
like
opposed
that.
to just metallic.
Yeah, that gloss red you had.
Yes, it was actually the MIG metal red, metallic, acrylic metallic red,
Mm-hmm.
and I went over it. Yeah, my sneaky trick with this Tim Gore's from Bloodlines, the blood red, and that is like you can see it. That crimson is so red. It's like a quinachrome red. If you were painting with like standard acrylics, so nice, and it's a little bit like thin, so it washes over the metallic, and it gives it like a brightness.
Yeah, you still see them like the metallic nature through it, but
and then add a little like white decal, popping.
I like that because on like if you, especially in like off-road vehicles and stuff, things with big shock absorbers, you'll see that frequently where that top, like the carrier piece of the shock is anodized.
Mm-hmm.
They'll typically do it like whatever color the, if the manufacturer's got a red logo or something, they'll do it in red or
right.
whatever. So that's very common. It's probably more realistic than it being, all chrome or something like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I used to do that with my IBO kits. It's like everything was copper and silver. Maybe like a little tickle of gold here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like colored up.
Yeah, you gotta have what is it, 7?
Yeah, I thought it was 5. Was it 5 or 7? 7?
Many.
Yeah, I ended up on my Goosian because I spent so much time on the painting the frame. It had 9, I think, metallics. I had like 3 different gradient shades of like brown into copper metallic in various parts, like contrasting and adding accent. And then like a couple of different colors of silver, red, blue, obviously metallic black. So, and then copper, and gold. Slap it all on there.
That's right. Kawaguchi happy.
I mean, not that you can see much of the frame because there's so much armor on the full city, but
it's there.
Yep. I had like a nice decal on the belly or like on the inside of the torso that was the kanji for, or I don't know if it's kanji or not, Japanese. The character for fire. It took me a second to go through with my Google Translate and all the ones that I have symbols to try and find out something that's like a real thing that makes sense. You just want to be some asshole that puts some nonsensical character on your kit. I'm like, oh, cool. No.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
What the hell? This thing says asshole.
It's a stupid American. Pretty common.
Yeah, or something like real,
Yeah.
It says laundry detergent on there. Why?
Oh, Mrs. Simpson, you have very lucky dishes.
Someone at work today did a Simpsons reference. I was like, man, I haven't heard that in a while. He was talking about the cop. I forget the...
Wiggum.
Yeah. I knew nothing.
Wiggum's great.
Right. One
here's my
arm.
Here's my participation trophy.
Your medal?
Sort of. It's just like a flip-on button
That's pretty cool though.
or a badge. So that's cool. I don't mind. I had a great time.
Yeah, how was AnimeNYC in general? Just
Oh, it was good. I would say 30% bigger than last year.
okay.
Just like in scope and size of like venue consumed. So, NYCC, like Comic-Con, takes up the whole like of Javits Center's main floor and like auxiliary. And AnimeNYC just takes up like auxiliary. But I mean, it's freaking Comic-Con. So
Yeah, it encompasses a lot.
yeah, it takes all things. And the just like the nature of the con itself, like everything was set up really well. The concessions were good. It was more chill. I was able to like buy a beer and walk around on the floor and drink a beer, which was really good after being awake for 23 hours.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
All the beers.
Oh yeah. Well, not all, because now quick.
I went over to my mom's house the other day for Thanksgiving, and she had a surprise for me. She got me a beer advent calendar.
What?
And it's all German beers. I don't know where the hell she found that thing, but I don't know. I'm pretty excited about it. Starts in what? 2 days? Or what day is today?
I think it starts on the 1st, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that'd be Saturday. So Thursday, Friday, 3 days.
Sweet. Perfect. Saturday's a good day to start.
Saturday. Oh man, I just set everything up and knocked it all over. It's beautiful. I need to make a runner holder. One of the things I didn't get when I started my Hobby Zone stuff.
I have a thing I use, but when it comes to like master grades, I find that it's hard to get something that holds that many runners. It works perfect for a high grade.
You need like enough space to hold at least 20.
Yeah.
For like most master grades, and then like say you've got like the XS, which is 29. God only knows what's in the Psychobaku. Oh jeez.
Oh Jesus, I don't. Yeah. That's a lot of plates. Yeah.
The Avalanche XCL, so it was like 36 runners or something like that by DM.
That's a lot of plates.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm building.
Why do I keep leaving you out?
Oh, that's I2. I was like, what's 12? Oh, wait, no, I2. Then it's safe to assume that I can build both these. Yep. Don't get your finger caught in your nippers.
Don't. Nope.
Not
a good idea. It's frowned
upon. And I got these like East, like old school. Well, not really old school, but they're just like flat cutters I got from Complete Sculptor, and they do not stop. They are amazing. They're not the finest tool in the shed.
Oh, they're good for
they're sharp.
The initial cut.
Yeah, they're like sharp, like constant. They haven't broken down at all, and I've been using them for more than 2 years to cut the majority of stuff off of the runner.
I use my. I've been using the Gundam Planet ones.
Yeah, I want to treat myself. What's that?
Well, I might grab the USA Gundam Store ones when they come out.
I got Colleen. I got these ones. G Temples. G Temple nippers. They're super nice, super sharp. but they're like a fine cutter as well, like the Tamiya Tamiya 123s that I've been using.
I have another pair of God hands, but I broke a pair of God hands.
That's why I don't buy them, because I break everything I own.
Yeah, not like everyone else. I didn't cut the wrong thing. I actually just dropped them on accident. I knocked them out of my hand.
That's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna cut the wrong thing per se, but I am definitely gonna drop them shits.
Yeah, that's what I did.
That's why. Oh, there it is, way over there. That's why I only like. Yes, belong here. There we go. That's why I only get like the most expensive. I'll try and spend is like maybe $25 on this Tamiya cutters. And
Are those the sharp pointed side cutter?
I think so. They're not the gold ones. They're the silver ones. The price is almost exactly the same.
I'm not sure. I have the God hands, the Gundam Planet. I have 2 pair of Play-Dohs or something like that. And I have a set of Tamiyas, but they're nothing like those. They have like a gray handle. And I don't know where they are. Oh, I think they're
Frog took them.
These. They're like not very precise.
They look like the G temples, but the temples are nice.
Yeah. They're not a bad cutter. They're just a little thick.
Yeah, here's the G temple.
Yeah, those look a little thinner in the blade part.
Yeah, they're like
a little longer and thinner.
They're fairly close to the Tamiyas, as you can see, kind of right there.
Yeah, these ones are thicker.
Gotcha.
They're good. They're great for cutting parts off runners. That's what I was using them for a little while.
Cool. Yeah, these are.
But it depends on like the project, because like, so this I'm cutting and cleaning kind of all at the same time. But like if I know I'm gonna paint it, sometimes I'll just cut everything off the runners right away.
Right.
And then clean it all at once.
Just kind of like insanity.
Yeah.
Having like cleaned so many of the same parts for the last 6 months. It's like I'm punishing myself. But I'm not. So, AnimeNYC. Sorry, I kind of trailed off on that. Yeah, cool booths, lots of excitement. There was like a rockin' karaoke, anime karaoke thing that was going. They were playing like the Iron Blooded Orphans theme once, and some dudes were up there kind of trying to rock out. And I heard that Neon Genesis Evangelion theme, and everyone was going nuts. And there was like a bunch of other like stuff where people were up there singing and dancing. They had like 20 people out in the audience dancing in synchronization. It was insane.
Did you see that Netflix is going to carry
next year
Neon Genesis? Yeah.
So those of you that haven't checked out Ava, you get an opportunity to do it if you got that Netflix account.
Yeah,
I love the original.
I have not seen Ava.
I watched it first back in like 2001, and then like got the VHSs, and so I had the whole VHS set of like, it must have been like 9 or 12 VHS tapes. Yeah, because they would do 3 episodes per tape, and that is just painful. Thank you, Media Blasters.
Yeah.
But then I got the DVD set for all of the first run, and then I started collecting the first Redux because they did like Evangelion 1.1, and they did like 2.2 or 3.3, right? So I collected the first few of 1.1, which I thought was nice because they incorporated, I mean, and I have the final two movies too, but they incorporated some of the aspects that they had included with the movies into the series of like 1.1, which made more sense. Like peripherally.
So am I right? 1.1, 2. Those are all like slight retellings of the story.
Yeah, more information. Slightly rewritten, but not necessarily. More just like enhanced. Now I haven't seen 2.2, 3.3.
Well, right? Like they're short. It's shorter for those than watching the whole series.
The movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch Death and Rebirth, that will catch you up on pretty much everything.
But the ending is different.
Yeah, and well, I mean, sort of, because it encompasses End of Evangelion, but it also tells like a catching up abbreviated of like the whole series, and then it gives you like End of Evangelion as well. So, because I have Death and Rebirth and End of Eva.
Yeah, I think I want to watch the whole.
You absolutely want to watch the whole series.
Yeah, I think I want to start with the original, like just watch Neon Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I wasn't planning, like the Netflix thing kind of came out of nowhere. I wasn't planning on waiting for it. I was actually going to be like my next big, because I haven't watched Gundam. I'm done with Gundam. Like there is nothing else for me to watch except for like Divers. Yeah, I'll rewatch. I put them on in the background, and I enjoy them still.
Don't watch Divers.
Oh, I'm not. If they ever come out with a dub of it, I'll think about it then.
Yeah. I watch it.
I'll put it on the background.
Kids. Like it's totally made for kids. It is not an adult Gundam show, like Unicorn.
No.
Or like. I mean, like even F91 is a little bit more adult than.
Way more. Hell, even Age is way more adult than.
I never saw Age, but.
A lot of people don't like it. I actually
that's the Burning Gundam and all that, right?
No, that's G Gundam. That's shit.
Gotcha. Age is the one with the generations, right?
Yeah, that's what I liked about. I mean, it was a little childish, and it could have been way better, but the whole premise was just kind of cool. But yeah, and I've been watching Dragon Ball. That's my first time ever watching it.
I haven't seen all of it, but I've caught it off and on throughout the years. I remember first it was on frickin' Fox back in like the late 90s.
And you're talking about Dragon Ball, right? Not Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball. Yeah. Goku with the tail and Bulma. And the adventures in various dungeons.
Yeah, I'm like on season 3 now.
But the thing with that writer is that he really just wanted to write like sitcoms and romance stories and stuff. He didn't really like want to do the whole fighting thing. It just turned out that like the fighting thing was super duper popular.
Yeah, well, it's based on like a Japanese novel. Like that's where he got the story from.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Chinese novel. Did I say Japanese?
You did say. That's
Chinese.
I'm not going to hold you over the fire for it, and I hope that our fans or the 9 people that may have watched this video won't.
He said Japanese, idiot.
Oh my! Clearly, he said. Sorry, I was
idiot. Everybody knows that.
I was about to try and like make some sort of like intelligent joke, and then realized I was not intelligent enough to make the joke properly, and I would just end up sounding stupid. So I decided not to make the joke. I guess that's up wisdom. So I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
But yeah, I had never seen any Dragon Ball. I knew some of the references just from like pop culture, but
sure,
my first run through with any kind of Dragon Ball. It's funny. It's
it's quirky,
cute, but it's cute. It's like doesn't take a lot of attention. You can put it on in the background.
It's definitely easy watching.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't realize how many damn episodes were in Dragon Ball Z. There's like 380.
Yeah, well, you see, you're mispronouncing it. It's not your fault. It's common that it gets mispronounced. But it is actually Dragon Ball Z.
I get it.
Dragon.
I got it. I was like thinking for it. I was like, what?
You're like, wait.
How did I spell it? What is that? Yeah, that is a lot of goddamn episodes of anything.
Yes. Well, there's a lot of like exposition, and there was a lot more hands on that project, I think, than the original creator had.
Yeah,
originally,
I'm sure that was built more for TV.
Yeah,
like, had already had the success of Dragon Ball.
And you could like almost like see at times when the writer was like trying to end the storyline, and they'd be like, "Oh no! Then he's gonna deflect the spirit bomb." What? Inconceivable. Yes. Stay tuned next time.
Yeah, it makes me wish I would have watched it when I was a kid. I probably would have really gotten a kick out of it because the whole like the corniness of it. You know, will Goku escape? Will Bulma find a man? Find out next week on Dragon Ball.
She will. Eventually.
But yo, the freaking music is fire. It's so good, the theme song.
Oh, what, like DBZ or Dragon Ball?
The Dragon Ball.
I'm trying to remember what the original one. All I can think of is the DBZ intro music, which is also quite driving.
It's very catchy.
Oh, I shouldn't have cut that part out. Okay.
I did the wrong piece. Dopey. Yeah, so that's like been my building background for the last month or so.
Oh shit, man! I watched all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe end to end, minus Guardians 2. I think twice. I only saw I saw Infinity War like 1.5 times.
Meh.
I'm watching a lot of. That stuff's okay because you can just put it on and listen to it, watch the parts that are interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to take it very seriously.
Yeah, no, you don't have to. Yeah.
Oh, raining. I'm gonna way to build this little cuff.
Of course, yeah, I watched. What's that?
Go ahead. You watched?
I was just gonna say that I watched freaking IBO 3 or 4 times in the last 6 months.
I'm wondering where the hell my season 2 is. Why can I not buy the season 2 Blu-ray yet?
Oh, it's just not available at all. I think this.
Well, you can buy it in part 1 and 2, but they're like insane.
But you can't buy the compendium, right?
Yeah, you can't buy all of season 2 as one. Like I bought all of season 1. It's a whole, just one box. As
opposed to buying 2 for whatever, $40 a piece or whatever. Buy 1.
Right. It's like 1 for $50 instead of 2 for $40 a piece.
I assume they're gonna release not the Chronicle of Bloom, but it would be what the fuck is that? Because it's like the Chronicle of Shar and Sayla is the first origin movie with the 4 originals, and then they've got the other 2, which I think is it the Battle of Loom?
Yeah, it's 5. I want to say. No, 4.
Well, that's 5 and 6. There's 2 more, I think, aren't there?
You're talking about, are they going to make any more?
I think that they're not making any more. Well, like origin per se. I think they're going to do beginning Gundam. Like they'll retell the story of the White Base and everything.
I've heard a couple of different. I've heard they're going to do that, and I've heard it's not happening. Like that's it. That was what you got. I really hope that not to be true.
Q&A
See a retelling
with like the guy that runs the shit over there at Bandai and Sunrise. He was at the narrative Q&A. It sounded like they are going to be exploring and doing Beginning Gundam. Like they showed some stuff or talked about it, hinted at it real strong. But they're going to retell with the new like animation style.
Yeah, well, and I hope they do like Origin, like because it's a little different.
Yeah. So yeah, I imagine
cool.
they'll tell it a little bit cleaner than like the first Gundam trilogy was. Because I have the movies, I guess. I don't have the series.
I have the series. I was like the first thing I watched after IBO.
Oh wow, you really went at it.
The series.
I totally.
I didn't know where to start. I had to know. I didn't understand, so I was like, well, I guess I'll just watch the first one, right? That makes the most sense.
So wait, did you like wait until IBO was finished before you started watching?
No. Because season 1 was done, but I think season 2 was still like it was in the. I think it was before it started airing or in the process of airing, something like that.
Well, I remember they used to like show them a day or two late on YouTube.
I think it was a week late on Hulu. Like whenever they aired, if they aired like Sunday the 10th in Japan, they would air Sunday the 17th, and here on Hulu is how I was watching it. I think.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
I was doing the Gundam info route, I believe, for that.
Okay.
It was before I had and then I had like a Crunchyroll, and Hulu was getting
they were
Crunchyroll.
Yeah, Crunchyroll wasn't really keeping up with that.
Yeah, no, and I ditched my Crunchyroll account like real quick.
I did too. I have Funimation because it's only like $5 a month.
Okay.
And they had like Dragon Ball. They had Cowboy Bebop. They have Akira. Whoop. I own that, but
yeah. Well, I know
they have Attack on Titan is on Funimation, and they do simuldubs, like where if the show airs with subtitles and it's going to be dubbed, like Attack on Titan, because it's pretty popular. The dub version comes out like 2 weeks later, so you're not waiting like until the whole thing gets done.
Just because Funimation is the like distributor.
Yeah, exactly. They're like the biggest dubber in
the dub house.
Funimation dub house, where all the parties happen. By the way, funny. Well, that's not funny, I guess, but I thought it was interesting. The main character for Death Note, Light, in his dub voice is Amuro, the same guy, Brad Swale.
Oh,
I'm like listening to him. I'm like, I know this guy.
It's like when you hear that classic like Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles playing Kaneda in the original dub of Akira, or
So yeah, that was kind of cool. Girls' voices are hard to pick out. I can never tell. I'm like, is that girl?
Yeah, and they're so varied.
Yeah, and they're always like a lot of them have that like, how'd that go?
Oh yeah, they're like quieting it up. All right, I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Already. So what are you guys out there in YouTube land accomplishing today? Anything cool? working on a blog. What are you blogging about? Cameras or something new? Awesome, man. Should share it in the Discord. I would read it. I enjoy a good blog. Gotcha. You designing like your own actual web page, or are you using like a hosting site like can't even think of what that big one is called, Many Blogs or something like that? Gotcha. Cool. Actually, when I first started with Gunpla, I made a blog on, what was it? I can't remember which site I used, like one of those hosting, like simple design blog sites. But I just kind of stopped updating it. I got lazy. Got lazy. I wish I had the patience for it. It's tough, man. Like, I haven't put out a video in quite a while. Actually, I have quite a few things recorded, but sometimes I just get in like these funks where I just don't really want to document. Like, I'm just like, I just enjoy doing what I'm doing and not worrying about documenting what I'm doing.
Ew. What I miss? Holy shit, Oliver's going crazy in chat.
Yeah, we were talking about he's doing a blog.
Oh, cool.
Currently, that's what he's working on.
Wait. Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah, and I think it's like, to sit down and write is kind of like write out a blog and what you're dealing with, even if it's fun, whatever. It's kind of cathartic, I guess.
Oh, Colleen is doing some crazy writing this month again, 4th year in a row. She's doing NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing Month, where she has committed to write 50,000 words in the month of November, essentially writing an entire 200-page novel.
Scheisse.
Yeah. She's got a handful of days left and a few thousand words to go.
English. Has she always finished?
Her cumulative word count for the last 3 years was 159,000 words. So yes.
Damn. I don't think I've written 159,000 words in my life.
Yeah, and it's all creative, Like some
including
of the stuff she's
my
done in
own
the past,
signature.
she's done a lot of. Sorry, what?
I said including my own signature.
Oh shit. But like in years past, she's done a bunch of research and had her stories set in like fictional reality. So like, she would go onto Google Maps and Google Earth and like search in towns and be like, okay, so the character is traveling into this town and goes to this like gas station that's actually in the town, and then she can just use that like descriptive tools and then put like a whole hypothetical situation in there. I mean, she can't like see in the buildings, you know, like the details of the inner workings and stuff like that, but she gets like a general idea. You know, like, oh, there's a farm out in this field.
There. Yeah, like if you're saying, you know, oh, he's walking through, you know, whatever city X, and he goes into the Shell station, you're like, wait, what are you talking about? The Shell station.
Right, or like if you're in that area and you're reading the story, you could be like, oh shit, that's like the Shell station.
Yeah. Yeah, it would make sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, I get it. It's pretty cool. I'm stoked on her work. She's really quiet about it though.
Mm-hmm.
She's not as braggadocious to say, I am.
Seems like a trait that probably a lot of writers would have, I would imagine.
Yes, quiet and drinking. Oh. Yeah, I gotta figure out something. Maybe my next stream I'll try to figure out something smart. Are you laughing because you don't think I can do it?
Absolutely.
Rightly so. I'll remember. I got a lot of shit going
on. These side skirts and like front skirts are the most parts I've ever put in on a skirt. Like every skirt's like 4 or 5 pieces.
Wow. Well, I'll have you know that on my Goosey and Rebake Full City, the front skirts are a single piece.
Single piece?
Mm-hmm. Well, individual left and right, but...
Yeah. No, these things are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces per front skirt.
I'm like, yeah, build the head down.
Yeah, it's like 7 pieces in the arm and 7 pieces in the front skirt. What the hell? The hell, Kotoki?
The emphasis was in a weird location. All around the
crotchal region.
Pelvis. Crotchal region.
Where's this good?
Oh, Aquatic Zaku just got speared.
Hmm?
I said Aquatic Zaku just got speared.
Oh, in
Team Saber and Zeta. The weirdest thing building the old Zagak was that the polycap runner had like a letter name.
Did it?
As opposed to just being like PC.
It
was like runner I.
That's pretty strange.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I can see how.
Was it made out of polycap material, or was it like harder?
Yeah, it's polycaps. No, it's all polycaps. It's probably just before they swapped it over, like a year or two before they swapped it over. It's from 2003, so pretty old. But I can see what parts of this are from the Mark II. Mostly in that the runners have just the emblazed or the raised lettering.
Yeah.
Where the rest of it has the punched out.
Yeah.
Like here, it says A2. Punched out. I take that stuff for granted.
You do, but they're hard to see.
Granted. Yeah. My old eyes. was really cool to see all the kits together at GBWC. All the build kits by all the different people. It's like 70 entries. Insane.
That is quite a lot.
Nice to kind of like peek at what the world is doing.
I am about to be done with one runner. How about that?
Get the heck out of 10.
Get that's a whole runner. A runner. Gone. Bye.
Bam.
It's easy. You're out of here.
Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out.
What else in there? In the H runner. H runner.
It's like a special instruction on this component to cut it out cleanly, implying that people are just going to build these like trash. Lazy.
Nub shaming.
Oh God.
I think
I'm not
Shoki
into like
has
shame.
a t-shirt with that on there.
But
Shame.
I am a no nub. No nubs. No, we don't want no nubs.
What the hell did I just cut out of here?
That's what you get.
I think so.
Listening to my amazing No Scrubs parody.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the wrong letter with the wrong number.
Oh, that'll do it. There was like 2 really nice PG Zaku's done in like a different weathering style and colorway.
Did Strider didn't finish his thingy-mabobby?
He did not finish his Deep Striker custom that he was doing. Instead, he put in a really, really clean Gym Sniper.
Yeah, he
as a
put that like a couple
like
months
in the
ago.
clean division or whatever. Yeah, I don't know when he built it exactly. I know it was built prior to the event, but I know that it was not what he had originally planned on doing. I didn't actually get a chance to talk to him like person to person. I didn't really know. I mean, there's a lot of people I didn't know. You see a name on Instagram or whatever, like Robo or like Gunpla Geo. It's like if they don't put pictures of their face, or you're like regularly surfing past their profile or something, I'm not gonna recognize who they are.
Everyone needs name badges.
Robo was like, "Bro Builder, I loved your shit, blah 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 blah," and I was like, "Thanks. Who are you?" It's like I'm wearing my own name on my hat, and I was like, "Oh, sorry."
That would make it easy.
We laughed at
everyone wear their name on their hat.
Well, it's kind of like that. Like, Geo had his own logo on his clothes. Child of Mecca, obviously, Tim was wearing his gear. Like, I was like, I almost wore my True Gunpla shirt. I was like, nah, I'm gonna not do that.
That's the way, like, in the car world, no one, like, my personal Instagram name is not like my name. It's not like, Paul or anything like that. It's Snowman, but with no W. It's like SNOMAN. And when you go to like car shows and stuff, and they see your car, like snowman. I'm like, yeah, that's
Right.
If you want to call me,
Right.
I guess, but
Because they recognize your
yeah, I might not respond.
Those are from the Those days are from the 80s. Or like that name's from. Sorry.
Yeah,
I was trying
that means something different than you think it means.
Yeah. Call me snowman because a couple of people ski.
Yeah.
Boo.
Snowing in South Florida.
Oh yeah.
It is not snowing in South Florida.
No, not at all.
It's actually cold right now. It's like in the mid 40s.
How you like that?
I'm good with it. My wife is miserable.
Well, it's because you got
so
those
cold.
Brooklyn Blue.
Yeah,
He doesn't like
she,
cold, man.
nope. No cold for her. What I hate is like, so it'll be, 40 right now outside. Well, during the day, it's like in the 60s, I guess, something like that. But, next week it'll be 80. So can you just pick something, please?
Yeah, it's supposed to jump up to 60 on Sunday here. But right now it's like topping out in like around 40 during the daytime and dropping down in the 20s at night. Oh, that's right here. No, that's not it. Did I lose a runner? Oh, here we go. I was looking for the H2 runner. The H1 runner is white, and the H2 runner is red. I was thrown off. I was expecting it to be obvious. How silly of me. I suppose if I had familiarized myself with the runners prior to building the kit.
You gotta get close to your runners, wash your runners.
Take a bubble bath with them. Light some candles, maybe burn a little incense, little rose petals
with your runners.
Brown chicken, brown cow. My sanding is hogging the screen. Make some noise.
Too loud.
If I'm too loud, you're too old.
Yeah, this is excessive. This is way too many parts for one freaking side skirt. Front skirt, whatever it is.
Nani? Okay, just dust. I'm about to have a little bit of mini aneurysm.
Dust in the wind.
The top on there, just being a D-bag.
Right?
It's supposed to go further down. Snap. Okay. There it is.
Oh, snap.
Yes, compra. Hey, it works. Like it's supposed to. Man, I can't wait to build some Xeon kits again.
Yeah.
So bad.
Fascists.
Just put three together. They're my team, man. I don't know why. I feel like I can relate to the people, the Space Noid population. Maybe not the zombies, per se, because the zombies are a bunch of busters, but Space Noid population, I get that.
Yeah, zombies kind of killed everything off, huh? They ruined...
Literally. They started by killing the Undoom Tycoon. It's alright. Char got him back.
After Origin, I always felt bad for the old guy. Like
really?
the dad. The dad, because like...
Bigwin? Bigwin Zabi?
Was it,
yeah.
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 Because like I feel like he didn't want that, you know, like that was his little shit kids.
Garma, or not Garma,
Giran.
Not Dozel. Giran?
Giran.
Yeah, Giran.
Shithead Giran ruined everything.
I mean, in a weird way, I kind of like admire Cassilia. I mean, obviously Dozel's like the golden child. Garma's just
lost.
Yeah, it's not his fault. He's born into it, you know. Like he was born. It's like, and then like Char calls it when he like takes him down at the end. It's like this is like your fate is a result of your birth. Essentially, you're like you blame your, you know, blame your situation on the unfortunate circumstances of your birth. Like you were born into the zombies, man, and that's why you're going down like this.
Boom. Because you suck.
Maybe we should. Oh shit. Maybe we should, when we do the Granddaddy Alex, we should do a like marathon stream of building the like Granddaddy kid.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'm pretty excited about that kid. I don't know why. Like I've just heard so many good things about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things, and it's like not like a bells and whistles kind of kid.
No. Like, and when you talk to like a lot of people, you're like, "What's the best master or the nicest master grade?" Like that's a common like, "Oh, the origin."
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, like you get your Sazabi and stuff like that just because of how many, how crazy the engineering is. But
yeah,
people will be like, "Oh man, that origin kit was real nice."
How'd you pop? There it is. Yeah. Who's the bitch now? First of these kits that I'm going to fully finish off that I built here in the rush after GBWC. It's the Hamma Hamma. And I believe, nice. Jose is with me on Xeon. Right on, brother. I just saw your comment. But I'm going to paint that in, I think I'm going to do almost all of it as a candy coat. With maybe like matte black.
That should be cool.
Accents. So it'll be all candy coat colors. And
try something a little different.
Yeah, because I haven't done the candy coat. I've done like aspects of candy coat, but I haven't done it like dedication. So it'll be kind of fun to do it on.
Yeah, marathon origin stream. Like.
Oh.
So the narrative comes out
late December, I think.
The 30th? Hold on one sec. I'll be right back.
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's the 20th. What do you think, chat? Probably just Jose in chat.
All right, back. Yeah, the 30th, right? I think is when it comes out in Japan in theaters.
We'll have to Google it.
I'm curious how long it'll be after that we can actually watch it.
It'll be a while.
I don't know, like with anime and stuff, how long that stuff usually like breathes for before they start releasing it in other places. Wasn't into the hobby when Unicorn came out. Because I think that was the last movie, right? That was like theatrical release movie.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe Thunderbolt or Thunderbolt theatrical releases.
Let's see what I'm considering. This doesn't help. This doesn't help. Release date November 30th in Japan. So this month.
So just a couple of days, 2 days, Friday.
I like this. The Wikipedia says Sunrise later aired the final film trailer on November 29th, 2018. Wait a minute. It hasn't happened yet. Why are they talking about this in past tense?
Oh, the future.
Well, I don't know when it comes through here in the Americas. And I'm not just going to like hang out on stream and search my phone. So, oh, shoot.
We'll get our research guy on it.
Yeah, our not a person.
Big budget.
Called General Chat in Discord tomorrow.
Donovan.
hate when I misplace parts, like by casually dropping them on the ground.
Yeah, that's not fun. Not fun.
Oh, wait, is it? That's not it. Alright, God, we got the light. Darn it. Wow. God. Not a thing to drop in the carpet monster.
What'd you drop?
Collar. Oh, here it is. It was under the heel of my foot. Holy Christmas.
At least it wasn't a clear piece. Clear
Could've been a lot
pieces
worse.
would be weird.
Yeah, I think you're right. Unicorn was the last like big to do.
Like full theatrical release. I don't think. Yeah, Thunderbolt was not really like that, right?
No, they didn't actually put it out in theaters per se. At least not in the states that I know of. I saw it at AnimeNYC last year.
That was the second one though, right? Band of Flower.
What's
Had
that?
to be. Had to be the second one though, right?
Yeah, not the first one. Yeah, Band of Flower. The first one I didn't see. I actually saw a lot of it on YouTube. I don't know if it was through Gundam Info or what.
Yeah, Gundam Info did it. That's how I watched it, I want to say. And they were like short. They were like what? Well, there's like a couple of 15 or 20-minute clips.
Yeah, I mean just like the OVA style, like the whole compendium.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that, not the serialized episodes that came out before I was doing Gundam, basically.
Yeah, I missed Thunderbird, Thunderbolt as well. The first.
Argo. But that like final fight between EO and my main man Daryl, that was like a thing that hooked me into watching Gundam. It was like I had interest in building the model kits because I have interest in robots and model building in general. So I started building kits before I ever watched a single episode of Gundam. Like I probably built 2 kits to completion before I ever saw a single full episode.
Yeah, I was the other. I watched IBO first, but it was like really one after another. You know, like I watched IBO, and then not very long after that,
You got a kit?
I got the Granddad. I think was my Barbatos, the original Barbatos.
Right.
And HG was my first kit. Yeah, and then
I bought the Master Grade 7 sword, 00, having never seen any of these stuff, like any of the content. Even the 7 sword isn't from the series, right? It's from like manga or whatever.
The 7 swords in the series.
It is? I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know if they actually like fully say like, hey, this is the Exia 7 sword. But
the 00.
I'm pretty sure like that loadout is in the series. Or yeah, sorry, the 00 or what? Maybe the 007 sword's not in there. The Exia 7 sword might be. I don't remember.
Right. Yeah, it's just like one of those things. But I like looked up a bunch of reviews on the kit to find out what would be a good kit to get, and I had like a few different ones, so I like read through them and like watched some stuff and saw a good review of the 7-sword. I was like, this is the one.
That's the one that I want.
Yeah, it was pretty rad. That kit is interesting.
I've not built any of the 00 master grades. I built the Exia perfect grade.
Right. Which I understand is a really good kit.
It is. It's a little. It's got like some. I got some floppy parts on it now. I mean, it's been sitting a little while, but nothing like a little paint would. Nothing's falling off or anything like that.
Right.
But it was a really good kit. It was a lot of fun to build.
Oh, are you saying that like it's a little loose?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like and especially now like the arms won't hold up like the weapons fully extended anymore.
Yep.
I don't remember it being like that when I first built it, but maybe it was.
No, I understand that. The 7-sword will not stand up at all. You have to have an action base on it. Even then, it is precarious as because the balance from having the like giant verniers on the outside of it, this giant shield on one side, the giant sword on the other side, all the shit all over it. It makes it really like easily off balance. So like it never is like, like as stable as like, the Jagdoggo or the Zigok or like the Jin.
Yeah, I have the. What did I just
get?
I just got the 00 or the 00 Quanta Full Saber.
Mm-hmm.
I just got that the other day. I just kind of bought crap on Black Friday just to buy something.
That's cool. I was paying off my cruise, so my Black Friday didn't have any shopping.
I think I'd rather go on a cruise.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be pretty rad. I'll be down by you, sorta. I'll wave.
Wave as you boat by.
Like what? Last year I took a photo of like where we were on the
Yeah, I
geo
remember.
map.
Yeah, you were
like,
pretty relatively close.
Well, within like a couple 100 miles.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I guess considering better than New York.
Yeah. Yeah, I am certainly closer to the Bahamas than I am New York.
Oh yeah. Well, not even the Bahamas, the Caribbean. I've never been to the Bahamas. I've just been down to like the islands.
Yeah, I didn't remember buying a crazy amount last year for Black Friday either. So.
I bought something pretty heavy around the holiday. Oh, I pre-ordered the Briegel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I bought. I posted. I found an Ellen Kshatriya on eBay the other day.
Oh, I did. I saw that. Yeah, 900. Holy jeez.
$850. I was like, nah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Maybe $650. I would do it.
All right.
No, I don't think I could spend that much. And like,
I couldn't do it in sleep.
Yeah, I think about maybe 3 is probably my.
Depends,
max. Yeah.
Like the Briegel cost me what, $4.50 with shipping from Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Worth every freaking penny.
It's weird too. Like I don't know. So So if I spent that much money, do I want something that's really well engineered that goes together super smooth? Or do I want like a long-term project, right? Because you want to get your
money out of it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's like I've seen people speed build the Deep Striker, and I'm just like, why? Like I snapped the crap out of these kids this last, weekend or whatever. I built 3 or 2.5.
That's
But
RE100 kits go together so fast. They're
yeah,
like just big high grades.
Yeah. Then I hit that Zagok and slowed down.
Yeah, and even the Zagok, I'm sure, is not, the same amount of parts as like a, brand new master grade.
Oh no.
Even though that Jagan, I have the master grade Jagan, that thing I blew through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a cool
the
looking.
whole body in one stream.
Yeah, it's a cool looking kit. I mean, dude, I could take a 100 full mechanics IBO kit and build it in just a couple of hours at this point.
Yeah, without directions.
Yeah, I put so many of those freaking things together. Like, God, I'm like, all right, I need this and this and this and this and this and this and this. I can actually go through in my head now and count the parts that are Bandai and the parts that are made by me on the kit and go through every part in the kit.
I guess I'll be about that level with these wing kits and seed kits because they all use the same damn frame.
Yeah, definitely that frame. Do it. So, what do you think about that new Neo Xeon? Or Xeon. Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see in the show. I wouldn't buy a kit of it. I don't think it's worth that.
Yeah, just like I wouldn't buy the regular Neo Xeon. Just
too
big,
for $300. I just don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. It like I saw Zach build it. I watched his quite a bit of the live stream, and there's just not really that much to it.
No, there's not. It's just a lot of big and structure.
Yeah, not a lot of detail. I mean, I guess it could be a really cool project if you wanted to, panel line it all up and.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it to it. That's like.
And where the hell do you put that thing though?
There it is. There it is.
Like, great, I built it.
Now what?
Now what? I'm homeless.
It's like the Deep Striker. I want to build that kit. Like, same thing. Like, the reason I wanted to go for the Hazel over the XS was, where the hell am I gonna put the XS?
Yeah.
Like, I can squeeze the Hazel in a couple spots. Like, we're gonna do probably a Christmas party at my house here, and then after that, I'll take the diorama out of the display case because that diorama takes up 75% of a cubby of the Detolf.
Mm-hmm.
It looks amazing. It's just huge.
Yeah, I keep like my perfect grade Exia is on top of my Detolf. Like on the top shelf, or it was not even a shelf, just rested on the top.
Yeah, I've got the Hamma Sanaju Stein rebake loaded, which I did this cool thing with my rebake. I'll pull it down here in a little bit and show you. It looks really fun. I got like a Pot Bar kit, F91 kit, Jim Dingo, Zagok, Jagan, Lego Snowspeeder, the Lego UC Boba Fett Slave 1, the giant one, and my Mobile Making Hot Rod from last year. I have so many kits on top of there. It's sad.
I have 2 of the Detolfs. One's almost like pretty much empty. Then I have a big, like maybe 2-foot shelf. And then I bought like another 2-foot shelf. And then I have a small, like a real skinny, it's like, I don't know, 10-inch wide bookshelf. But I don't have any kits on there really. I just have like books, and that's where I keep like my Blu-rays and stuff.
Sure. Media shelf.
Yeah, it's a media shelf. That's.
Yeah, I'm so jealous of the extra tall. I need one more at least.
I don't know if I had told you. Well, I don't remember when that happened, but my wife had gotten into like a little fender bender car accident thing.
Sure.
And you know, it was the other driver's fault. They took care of everything, like through their insurance. But so we had a rental car, and I go to the rental place, and they're like, I have, you know, rental coverage through my insurance. And you pretty much just get like a budget a day of like $30 a day. But because the rental company is getting paid directly from the insurance company, you know, they don't have to worry like, oh, is this guy really going to pay it? Do I have credit cards? All this stuff. So they're just you can take any car for $30 a day, basically. And they're like, well, we have a like a little Nissan Sentra, or we have a 4-door Chevy Silverado.
Oh.
Well, I guess I'll take the Silverado then.
Oh shit!
And so we went to IKEA. That was like we were like, oh yeah, this is a great time to go to IKEA.
It's the perfect time.
So I got the detolf, I got the shelf. I forget what else we bought, like new furniture for our bedroom.
Great. Yeah, we're like, Colleen and I are in desperate need of a new couch, but we're like, I think we'll wait until we move. We're just gonna ditch this one and pick up a new one after we get where we're going. You remember my cathartic jam? I tore that couch apart.
Yeah.
The resulting like furniture situation in the living room is super optimal for our Christmas decorations. Very stoked. We're like a very pro Christmas house. I think I've maybe mentioned this to you before, but I'm announcing it to the stream of maybe just Jose.
How pro Christmas you are. Hey, hold on a sec. I'll be right back.
Sure, bro. I am like all off screen. I apologize. I'm gonna put it together. I can see why that'd be a complicated piece to mold.
Sorry about that.
No stress. You're good. Hey, I'm past page 1. I got a core.
Woohoo!
What a fancy thing. I like these, like, I think these are beam sabers. Like, you just like pull that out of like the front of your chest.
Whatever they are. I can't remember the name of those things. They do something else. Because when I built the high grade, and I was like, what the hell are these?
Oh, so you like looked up the lore?
Yeah, like on the high grade, they just like sit there too. They don't even like swivel out or anything.
Well, of course, it's the high grade.
But I can't remember what that was.
Gundam app. Powered by Fandom.
Can't remember what the name of them were.
Alex, 121. Please. There we go. We're loading. Look at that beautiful piece.
Yeah, I like the hazel.
It would be so nice to do just like super clean, pre-shade, like dope colors, like really like flat and clean with like a ton of decals. It looked amazing.
You going full NASCAR package on it with decals?
I don't know about the full NASCAR package. Oh, dude, but the NASCAR decals on Hobby Link Japan are dope.
I haven't looked at that.
Yeah, which is
that
like,
site is a little bit overwhelming sometimes. Like just the amount of shit they have on there. You can spend like all day just perusing.
Yeah, it's definitely a time sink. So yeah, it just says, I think that they're just beam sabers. Wow, the source
Because
material that
he'll
they
have
have.
another beam saber that goes in his backpack. It'll be only one that swivels out. You're talking about the yellow things, right? On like the side of the head.
Yeah. The yellow things are beam sabers. But that white thing on the backpack, I think it's just an antenna, right?
No, that's the beam saber.
That's a beam saber?
Yeah. I'll have to watch like another review of somebody's, and I'm sure they'll.
Yep. You do not lie. Weird. So what the fuck are those? Yeah, the shows them just like swiveling around like assholes.
Yeah, you can swivel them out, but I don't know exactly what they
It doesn't
do.
have a purpose. It doesn't even have it. It says nothing. It just is like, oh yeah, these swivel up and swivel forward.
They're awesome.
Yeah, you know, like a little
Swivel
yellow
things.
ding dong that like hangs out beside your face, like waggling in your ear. What?
Swivels.
You know? Yeah, all the same. Yeah, if you get a chance, go on the Gundam Wiki and look up the Hazel art. It is very nice.
Did they have? I wonder if they have. I'm sure they do. One of those Advanced Zeta books. Like, what are those called?
Oh, I'm talking about
like the art books. I don't know the name for them.
Archives. Are you talking like an archive?
Yeah.
I don't think they have the AOZ archive, but like my memory of Thunderbolt. Is that here? Yeah, it's right here. This is like the jam of the jams. I want to get a million different versions of this. Here, I'll turn around. Record of Thunderbolt. This has like all the suits, all the planes, like everything, like the different animation layout, and storyboarding, groundwork, like launching missiles and shut up. And then like the armors, the jets, all the various things, characters, character groundwork, relationship, like expression. If you're in like in the back, they have like all the Gunpla. Pretty cool. I will be buying more of these. I go to Kinokuniya in the city, which is great. You don't have that.
Nope. Closest one I think is like Austin, Texas, probably.
Good Lord. I mean, you could order it, I guess. But
yeah, I was actually on Kotobukiya. No, Mandarake. Because during Gunpla Talk, Tim might have been talking about that, like how to get.
Sackless.
Was it the whatchamacallit books? The ones.
Yeah, no. Tim was talking about the books. Zach was talking about Mandarake.
Yeah, I think he said that you could get them there,
Malaysia or whatever.
Yeah, because they have the art books. What are they called? What are those called? I can't think of the name of them ever.
Archives.
Archives. They're all called archives.
Master Archive.
Master Archive. So yeah, you can get.
You're talking like this, right? You talk right.
Oh. It's got all like this. Come on.
What are you talking about?
I think so, and it'll have like all the line art drawings and
like this
layout stuff, and
it has like all the information.
Yeah, and they have like one of those for like the GM, or like they have it for a whole series like Zeta.
No, the first one I got was this one with Stein, or not Stein, but the Sinanju. When I bought the Stein, it was all obsessed with the Stein and the Sinanju. And then I got this, which is awesome because it has both the Stein and the regular Sinanju, and in the back it has the Zeong.
Yes.
with all these amazing technical drawings, and then like the layout for a green Xiong, which is
Ooh.
freaking nuts. And then they have like a Kshatriya tickled in there, and our Jagdalga as well.
Nice. But yeah, I'd like to get a couple of those.
Yeah, I have two. But with the Zaku, and even with the Sinanju, like the layout for all the decals and the markings, and it tells you, it reads, you can read plain what it says, so you know what you know. And then with, of course, with the Zaku, there's like 8 different kinds of Zakus, so they have the markings for like all the different kinds of Zakus.
Yeah, plus all the customs and everything.
I don't think they have them for all the customs per se, but they have a couple.
Yeah, I'd like to get, like, I know they make one for like Zeta and Sentinel.
Yeah, I have them all on my my Amazon wish list. They sell them all on Amazon, but they take like 4 to 6 weeks to ship.
Yeah, I could deal with that. Be all right with that.
Yeah, I mean, I could deal with it too. I had them on my like Christmas list or whatever. That thing.
All right.
Back to the build.
Yeah. All right. Done with side skirts.
Hey.
Whew, that took a long time, man.
14 pieces later.
Yeah, per side skirt. So now I'm just on the legs.
This is a little bit different because I'm building the backpack. I built the core and now I'm building the backpack. Like normally
the whatchamacallit was like that.
Arms, legs.
The duel was like that. You build the backpack right at the same time you build the torso.
Weird.
So ironic, because I thought it was weird too. I was like, what? I've never done that before.
Yeah, like
that's not how this goes.
No. I don't like it. Just kidding. I'm completely fine.
It's not how we do things.
No. Pizza's not for breakfast. I don't know if you've ever seen that Whitest Kids You Know skit.
No.
It's a pretty good one. I'll send you a link later. It's only like a handful of seconds long, so it's not like it's a commitment.
That's right.
Oh, I've been having lots of fun watching like Red Dead Redemption 2 fail videos. Really good. Colleen's been playing it, so I have a little bit of a basis. I know a little bit what's going on.
Is she enjoying it?
Oh yeah. It's fun to just like sit and watch her play too. I mean, I grew up watching Westerns with my parents, so I got a little bit of that nostalgia going on, but at the same time, it's just kind of like watching somebody play GTA in the Old West.
Yeah. My problem is I really just want to be the bad guy, right? Like I just want to kill everybody.
So you can just be the bad guy.
But I don't want to have any consequences to that.
So that's, you don't understand how reality works.
Exactly.
So Colleen does this thing where she plays the game like normal, like she would normally do, and she does bad things. It's just like what she wants to do, you know? She just like doesn't take any shit. She will help, you know. She like tried to help somebody and they like tried to jump her. So she ended up like shooting this lady in the face and then like killing these other 2 dudes on horseback. And she was like,
yeah,
man, that's why I don't help people.
Exactly.
She ended up like having to defend herself. But then she helped this other guy who like she ran into in a different town much later, and he was like, you know what? I got a ton of credit at the store here. Why don't you go pick up anything you wanted? So she goes and gets like the nicest gun available.
Yeah, like I don't want that. I want to walk in the store and just shoot it up and take the new gun.
You don't want to play Red Dead 2 then. You want to play something else. Did you ever play any more Dark Souls Remastered?
Yeah, I played a little more, and then something else came out, and I was
Okay.
Something.
Dark Souls will always be there waiting for you.
Yeah, that's kind of why I put it back. I was like, well, it'll like it's not like something I anticipated beating right away or anything. It's something I
Yeah, and it doesn't like oddly enough, it doesn't get old. So like even though that game is really dated, even the remastered is like kind of dated within its like mechanics and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's like timeless.
Yeah, it's like
you can always go back and play Monopoly.
yeah. Yeah, there's a good few games, I get that feeling about. Like Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Oh right.
I play that right now. I don't even give a shit what the graphics look like.
I never played. Well, yeah, those just not. Is it 64?
Yeah.
Okay. They have a port for that for like the PSP or.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have it. I think they did it on one of the other systems, maybe a Wii or something.
Did PS finally start doing reverse compatibility
With like PS3 games? Yeah, I'm almost positive that was a patch pretty soon after.
Oh, good. I don't remember if they ever like got on the fucking wall. Bless you.
Thank you. Well, when PS4 first, or no, when PS4 and PS3 for sure. When that first came out, I was an Xbox person. Pretty exclusive.
PS3 was notoriously hard to program for, which made it like weaker than the 360 in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at that point too, like if they were an exclusive, like at least in my mind, everything cool came out for Xbox at the time. Like Halo.
Yeah, because
I guess my style of game has also changed a little bit. I used to like a lot more first-person shooters, and now I just
casual games
could care less about them.
Yeah, I was never much of FPS. I always liked this game Borderlands though, because it's not your standard first-person shooter. It's like cel-shaded and kind of cartoony. And the thing that I don't really like about a lot of first-person shooters, with some caveats, like I've got some exceptions. I had a good time playing multiplayer in Wildlands, Tom Clancy's Wildlands, and in Tom Clancy's like Vegas 2 was great, and that was the old games. But like Borderlands was like the mechanic was limitless types of guns. The thing that gets me with those FPS is you get like Halo, you get like 2 guns to choose from, essentially, and it's like
yeah, and there's always one like that everyone chooses. Like especially based on like kind of class, like I want to snipe people. You really only have one option.
Yeah. And it's like there's no variety. Then it just everything becomes a treadmill.
Yeah. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, and then they got real crazy with like everyone's got a jetpack and they're running around, and
right.
It killed it for me because I just liked how simple it was. You just
Call of Duty was a little different because it had like a decent set of weapons you could choose from.
Yeah.
I think I played some Call of Duty 3.
Yeah, I played like 4 and Modern Warfare 2 especially was like my. I played a lot of that, and me and my friends used to play it like till 4 o'clock in the morning every morning before responsibilities.
Those were the days. Even those blissful days when like responsibility was real, but you were like still shirking it and getting away with it because of youth. I miss those days.
Yep.
So much wasted time.
Yeah.
Oh, night, Jose. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Later, man. Waiting for the GPO2. I'm assuming he's talking about the mechanic core one too.
Gotta be.
I would love to see a GP series. Some 2.0.
You're done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get with the program, man. I think, what is it? War in the Pocket? That one's got like an anniversary coming up.
Good. Do something fancy.
Yeah, I'll take a new Alex and a new Camphor. And I think that's the Zaku that doesn't have a 2.0, the FZ or whatever.
I was trying to do that. Yeah, the which one is that? Is this the Hyzak? The Hyzak's from Zeta.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a different Zaku.
Yeah, the chest is different.
Yeah, the chest is different, and I think the legs are different. The lower legs.
I think it's the FZ for some reason. But I don't know. That might be the one from Stardust. I can't remember.
Well, I have the Gundam Wiki at my handy disposal.
That's a weird thing to have never made a 2.0 of, though. Like, you have the frame for the Zaku. You think you'd make a 2.0 of everything. A 2.0 of all the things.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Nope. Oh, I guess that would be it.
Or maybe it's F2, not FZ.
Say what the Zaku is. I'm reading the synopsis for the final episode. It does not. As the Gundam Alex and Zaku face each other.
Zaku, Bernie. Hopefully that gets a Blu-ray release as well.
Yes, because I have it on regular DVD, which is nice, but it could use a little bit of
love. I don't know if it's going to really look that much different just because the footage is old. But
oh, you'd be surprised.
I was surprised with that with Evangelion. How could that never got a Blu-ray release?
Do I have one Blu-ray? No, I must have my DVD. Oh. What is that? Hmm. There. What do you think it was the Zaku 2?
F2?
Zaku's MS6 F2 goes in. Oh. Oh shit, I'm doing this all wrong. I'm trying to go backwards. I should go for a burn. Alright. What's Bernie's last name? Just guess.
FZ.
No, it's Wiseman.
No, I mean, it's the
You're right,
Zaku
though. It is the
FZ.
FZ. Yeah, you're right. It is the 6FZ. Yeah,
That's what I said the first time, right?
Something like
Initially.
that. The Kai.
But yeah, I won't. I like that one.
Bernard Wiseman. What a guy.
Poor Bernie. They didn't try to hide his nationality much, did they?
Well, cool. It has like a slightly different armament. Yeah, and then like there's some extra veneers on the backs of the lower leg. Oh, and it has like dual joint knees, where I think the regular Zaku's only have single. Interesting.
He needs a 2.0.
Oh yeah, it's got different front skirts. Did they make one of these?
I'm thinking that's the one that they made. They made like a 1.5 of it. Or that's what they call it, like a Zaku 1.5. It's not a 2.0.
Oh. But
I could be wrong. I have them mixed up with the one from Stardust because Stardust had a Zaku as well. That might be the F2.
Oh, that's dope. There's some like white versions of the F2. Or F2Z. FZ. 6FZ. Hi. Wait for it. Here we go. There's an ancient one from 1989.
Okay, then they might not even have
They
a
have
master grade period. Maybe it's the F2 I'm thinking of that.
The high grade FZ.
Yeah.
High grade, another high grade unicorn type, which has like the Gyaradoga head or a Girazulu style head.
Okay, yeah, the F2, which I believe is the one from Stardust, that one it's not a 2.0, but it's like it's more than a 1.0.
Gotcha.
That makes any sense.
Yeah, that's it. So they never made Mr. Wise Man, Mr. Wise Guy.
What the hell? Guy's getting gypped.
Burned. Bernie got burned. All of a sudden, I'm Batman.
Building feats.
So many things.
Things and stuff.
Stuff and things.
Why is it always on the heels? They put these absolute giant nubs. It's just like a thing Bandai likes to do.
Probably because the part is thick.
Yeah, I'm assuming, but it's like giant.
Yeah. You gotta get that resin in there somehow. I will say that my kit that I've made has some nubs. Definitely needs cleanup. Assembly is required. It's a thing too where I'm like, because casting all of those sympathetic parts is incredibly hard. So there are like receiving holes that need to be pin drilled out. So I'm like, do I do all of those myself before I like sell kits, or do I include in the instructions that you're going to need to pin drill and be like, yo, caveat, you need to be better than your average, Johnny Snap kit to put this together. It's going to take troubleshooting and creative thinking.
I think if you're selling it in small batches, especially, then let's see why.
I'm not going to be making large batches. Trust me, it takes so long to make one. I'll do like.
I don't see why that would be a problem. Like.
Yeah, the people that are getting into it, I think, will like. It's not going to be mass produced by any means.
Think twice about that. I mean, as nice as just about any resin kit is, they all need a little finicking, finagling.
Oh yeah, and even like, and not even that, like, they need more. Even like the Infinite Dimensions Sazabi kit that I got needs chasing and repair and.
Yeah. Have you been watching? Do you follow Dave's World?
No, I don't.
He's doing like a whole series about building resin kits, and like he's doing the Infinite Dimension one now, the Sazabi, and it's cool because actually I'm sorry, he's doing the Anchor T, the 2.0.
Okay.
And it's cool just because he like lays out, he's like, here's the parts that you're going to use from the kit, and here's the stuff you're going to use from the resin kit. He's like, the directions are very vague, like they don't tell you
much.
Here's how this part connects to this part. He's like, so you kind of have to
like, this
mess
goes
around with it.
That ish, and here's kind of like an image of it.
So he's been doing like a more in-depth look at it. It's pretty cool. He puts out like a part a day. Like he did like the feet and then the legs, and he makes all of it a separate video.
Cool. No, Curio Ventura did a little one where he did like a little, like a not MacGyver, but little Guyver resin kit.
Yeah, I saw that.
He just kind of like talked over it pretty quick.
He has like a different way of doing a lot of things. And I think a lot of people in the hobby, like he doesn't prime anything.
Oh, I didn't know that, but okay.
Like, or I think he was, I don't know if it was that video or another video, he was like priming just with paint. Like he was like, just using like one thin layer of.
It was like base coating, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. But it gets him at the results he wants, so I guess it works.
Yeah, the stuff that he gets. He sold plenty of kits.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like I said, it's just a different like mindset, I guess, or way of looking at things. He also is like he builds and paints so fast.
Yeah.
I think I might have to retire this nail buffer after this kit.
Oh yeah.
Running out of coarseness.
I made another batch of like mounted 600 grit. So I've just been cutting new ones as I need them, wearing them out.
almost done with the feet.
There we go. Thanks.
Oopsie.
Whoopsies. This beam saber has like a Luke's saber kind of thing going on.
Hey, what's up, Alex? Yeah, it's got. It also has like that little
Hey.
antenna thing, like
Yeah,
hanging
right.
off of it.
Little, that's why I said it's got that like a New Hope kind of vibe.
Funky. I have to look up what that other thing is. I'm gonna find it.
I mean, there wasn't anything on the wiki, but I wasn't looking very hard.
I'm gonna like look in a review. It might have been Zach's review that kid had. Might have had it.
Don't think
I know I saw it somewhere. That's how because I didn't know what the hell they were.
Oh, Oliver's still silently lurking in chat.
Cool. 1 foot. Does it? It doesn't move. What the fuck? Move. Oh, there it goes. Oh, okay. Super tight. It moves.
No, they call them fingers, but I've never seen them finger. Oh, there.
Yeah, Alex. It's been. I think the first week we didn't was Halloween because it was Halloween, and then Brian was
Busy.
fighting the clock on his GBWC entry, so we kind of took a break.
Yeah, I haven't actually. I don't think I did a full count of the molds, but I made like. I think I made like 30 molds.
So now that GBWC is over, things are calming down. We're through some of the holidays.
Oh, they've so calmed down. But yes,
Well,
the holidays and everything.
Not for the Gundam community, but
yeah, for us, for me and my world, and the things that actually matter, has calmed down.
2 feet.
It's good. Looking forward. Colleen and I have like scheduled to read a book together this next month in December, which is great. She'll be done with her novel writing. And read a book. We're gonna snap some kids because she has a pretty sizable backlog right now. for somebody that doesn't really build models. It's going to be fun. Curious to see how this winter is going to go. Like, history in the almanac says that it's supposed to be a mild winter, but all of the tells from nature state that it's going to be a whoop-ass winter. We shall see. Let's see.
Oh.
I think it just sticks in there.
Getting yelled at because the AC is on.
Uh-oh. AC. Yeah, I tell you what. Let me give you just a little bit of Brooklyn. Blow right up your skirt.
I didn't know the AC was on. I didn't turn it on.
That was your kid, right?
Yep.
That little sneaky guy.
Like one of those Nest things. So it probably just turned on automatically.
Oh, right. Here in Brooklyn, the Weatherman channel says, it's a balmy 42.
Oh,
but it
I'm
feels
not
like
that far
30,
off from you.
It feels like 35.
All right, let's see. So I'm done with the feet. Basically, the last bit is the legs.
So you've got the Supernova Sandrock.
I have all the supernovas.
All of them. Oh, you got the Ultron. You look, yeah, son of a gun. All they have is a weird blue ones now.
Purple, right? Sandrock.
No, Ultrons.
Oh, it's the yeah, I don't like that.
Yep, neither do I.
What is it called? I just built it. The Shenlong.
Yeah.
55 degrees Fahrenheit in Korea. Alex, right now it is colder in South Florida.
Wow.
Than it is in Korea, but
that's pretty wild.
There you go.
All right.
All right. But it's daytime here. Oh, yeah, that's true. But still, it'll be like 60 tomorrow during the day. So not that far off.
Yeah, I think we're actually going to be kind of warm. And then a cold front comes, or is that it? No, warm front's coming through. Maybe like 60 on Sunday.
That'll be nice.
It's going to rain.
That's not nice.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. It'll be a good day to chill out. Oh, I watched. Oh, you don't watch the Marvel movies, so you don't give a shit.
The what?
So you don't really watch the Marvel movies, and so you don't really give a shit. But I watched.
I've seen them all.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
You did what? You watched which one? I'm sorry.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
I have not seen that one yet. I liked Ant-Man 1.
Yeah, it was good, and Ant-Man and Wasp is actually also very good. And it ties the Marvel storyline.
I have trouble finding, because OBS will not do a virtual cam. XSplit does not work for Mac.
Right.
I forget what the other. I looked at another one, but I couldn't find it.
Hey, Mom.
Hey.
I'm feeling better.
You feeling better?
Yeah.
Okay.
My nose has cream.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going here to see you.
You came to see me?
Bud.
Dad, what's going on with the next?
I'm building. Here, you want to come?
Perry? Who's Perry?
Perry? No, I'm not building Perry.
Is that you?
That's me.
The guy.
Oh, okay.
The guy in red is not
Building
the.
this. But what is this?
That's tape.
You do that for dum-dums?
Mm-hmm.
Make a clean line.
Don't cut yourself.
I won't cut myself down.
So sharp.
It is.
Snowy. You're gonna break your nail. Oh. You know Meowanders?
Hmm.
You know cousin Meowanders?
What does Aunt Marilyn do?
She breaks your arm like hey, that's me right there.
That is you. Say hi.
Yeah.
There's two of me.
There's two of you?
Yeah, look. What is that? It's like a nail clipper.
This?
No, that.
This?
Yeah. No, these.
This is a clamp.
Oh. For what?
Just to hold things. So you put your finger in there.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh, thank you for showing me this.
You're welcome.
What is this right here?
Those are Gundams.
Oh, but you don't have to take that off?
Yeah, I can take it off.
Oh. But this, the on his legs.
Yeah. He doesn't have legs yet. Just feet. Oh.
So, okay, so you have to reload those screws.
You're gonna use the screws?
Yeah, that's why he can stand again.
Oh, okay.
But have his backpack.
No, he doesn't have a backpack yet.
Oh, he has to build his backpack.
Yeah.
Backpack is in box.
Yep, still over there.
He has to build it. Look at my cat.
And now the cat came too. Everybody wants to come.
Yeah, like the cat comes. You know why cat cars are cat cars? And some cats can go in there like meow, meow. Like Maya does, but she goes in a black car.
I see.
Why do you have tape?
Tape?
What's the color of it?
What?
What's the color of
You want to
it?
get down?
No, I was just. Look.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
But thank you for showing your Gundams.
You're welcome.
I have one mom.
Okay. He just woke up. He goes to bed about 8:30ish. Yeah, he's funny. He likes to talk a lot. A lot.
Yeah, bro, your kid's crushing it.
Yeah. He will not. He just turned 3 a little bit ago, like in September, end of September. Oh man, he asked so many questions.
That's cool. He seems like he's asking the right kind of questions.
Yeah, he likes to see how things work.
That's right.
Yeah, he's pretty polite when he wants to be. Yeah, that's exactly it, though. He has not seen how anything... I just have to remind myself, because he'll be like, come on, we gotta put our shoes on. And he'll say, why? And it's not because he's, being a smartass, or he's, sincerely wondering, why? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Like, what do I got?
Why do we have to put shoes on? So, but it's fun. don't think I'm going to get any more built because I don't think I'm finishing these legs before the end of the night.
Oh yeah, you can take it easy.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to just logistically be able to get through the legs as well.
Right? Why start if you're not gonna?
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
I feel like I always build in like stages too. Like first night I always end up building like the torso and the head, and then the next day I always build like just the arms and the legs or something. You know what I mean? Like it always works out to like the same amount of stuff. The wing kits I got through pretty fast though. I went through the Shenlong pretty damn quick. They're pretty small. And they don't have a crazy amount of parts except for, I guess, the side skirts, apparently.
Yeah, the wing kits are a little bit small.
Yeah,
My buddy
like,
hooked me up with a heavy arms that he picked up and snapped together just like real quick. And then he snapped the heavy arms and he snapped something else.
the Jesta, was that the same?
No, the Jesta was the one that his lady friend was putting together, and she just abandoned it. And I was looking at it, and it is rough. I have to like strip it down to the bare parts, like all the way taken completely apart, and like clean nubs.
Yeah.
And stuff. She just didn't, She's
It's
like,
a great kit, though.
yeah. I know, right?
I had some of the armor. I'll show you guys. Or like the
from
first
your-
of 2 different colors. There's you can see some of the frame and some of this, like a tan, kind of khaki color. Hold on. Let's light over here.
Different.
Yeah, it's like a khaki-ish kind of color. And the other color is going to be in the green, like an olivey green.
Is that like a straight, or did you mix that?
This is straight. It's what color is it? Tan, I want to say.
Like a Tamiya or something?
Mr. Color.
Stop.
And then I'm gonna do like a wash, an oil wash over this. Do some chipping, and then some
Chipping first.
streaking, stuff like that. Yeah, no, I mean just like going through the list of what I'm gonna do here.
Sure. Just play around. You don't need me to tell
Decaling
you
first,
what to do.
actually. Decaling, well, top coat, decal, top coat,
Chipping.
chipping, top coat,
OPR.
oil.
Top coat. Yeah, so for like the Gusian, for the Rebake Full City, I came up with this color. Oops, right here.
Oh, cool.
Kind of can see it, kind of can't. It's weird. It's really
Yeah.
blown out because my lights are mad
Cool.
bright. But it is MIG acrylic old wood RAL 086 at 3 parts. MIG chipping RAL 044 at 2 parts, and Dunkelgelb base RAL 902 at 2 parts to get that pain in the ass color. But I made a little swatch sample and wrote it all down so I don't have to try and remember when I paint more in the future.
That's good.
Well, I didn't write it down right away and I had to refigure it out. So I wrote it down after I had to
That
refigure it.
sucks. Yeah, that's happy so far. I guess I gotta do like the greens, and then I am gonna have to mix up. I want to do some gray, like on the bottom of the foot. Has like a lot of separated little panels.
Yeah.
I want to put another color in there, and then in the base kit, there's like I want to say on the top of the toe, there's like a gray. So I have to come up with another color for that. I want to do like a real warm gray, but I do not have one, so I have to mix that up.
Well,
I have plenty of grays, but they're kind of all on the neutral or cool side. They're not warm. So that shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, I have like way more than 100 bottles of paint sitting right directly in front of me, and I still see giant holes in colors and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty inevitable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta come up with like a warm, like grayish brown color to do for a couple of the pieces. Kindergartner built a Leo. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Everything is pretty much primed though. And like I said, I think all the arms and everything were painted. I painted all the tan color. Now everything else is gonna be a green.
This backpack kind of gives me like sport bike like feels, like tail, like little
yeah, kind of like a rear fairing.
Yeah, exactly, and like a a hard case you strap onto it. One of those Gucci ones or something.
Big old thrusters.
Does that not come out?
I like how blocky that design is.
For the Hazel?
Yeah, I like how just chunky.
Yeah, it's got some weight. Don't want no skinny kids.
No, this guy's a little bitty guy.
Itty bitty.
Big old shoulders, but.
Ooh, snap.
Bring back the curly fries? We don't have curly fries here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mickey D's? What?
Yeah, we don't have any curly fries.
Yeah, not in this country.
We get the McRib.
Oh, joy.
And
McRib.
Oh, the Shamrock Shake.
Shamrock Shakes. Oh, gosh. I haven't eaten at McDonald's in 10 years. Easy.
I haven't been to McDonald's in quite a while. It's low on my, like, even if I have to go eat fast food.
It's just because it's low quality in the States. I feel like if you go to another country, the food quality at them, the staples here is so much better because they have fucking scruples.
Okay. Yeah, just
a good luck burger. Cool.
Low on my. I'd rather go to just about any other fast food first.
Give me a Wendy's. Give me some of those thick cut fries.
I do not like Wendy's.
Oh, that's okay. I won't hold it against you. To your face. What the?
What the freak?
Oh, what the funkin' Wagner? Oh, yeah, there it is. Wow.
Wow.
Would you look at that? Just look at it.
Just look at it.
Just look at it. A112. Beautiful piece of clear plastic. Or, translucent green plastic. Teal. Whatever. Anyhow. I digress. Put a sticker on it. Jesus.
I'll get right on that, Chief.
Yeah, I'm for against that. Baconator. What? Wow.
$12.
12 bucks for a Baconator.
Damn.
It's like you're buying a beer at a New York bar. I'll take a Budweiser. All right, that's $13.75. It's a Budweiser. It's made from water from the Mississippi.
Yeah.
Charge that's illegal.
You keep your Budweiser. Potato bread for burger. No, for burgers. I like Checkers. I don't know if you guys have those. Rallies, the same thing. That's pretty good.
Checkers
Burger.
here in the city.
Burger King. All right.
You watch Carl's? Oh no, that's Hardee's.
Hardee's, yeah. We don't have one like close to me.
Hardee's is not.
I'll take Taco Bell. Just give me some Taco Bell.
I'm a Taco John's guy, which is.
We don't have those.
It's a Midwest thing. Like they have better flavor, but their food is way worse for you than Taco Bell. It just has like everything that makes food taste good in it.
All the MSGs.
Well, you know, just like fat and stuff.
That's not bad. I would say my diet consists about 80% of fat.
Whoa. Are you still doing your diet?
Yeah.
Is it like keto or something?
Yeah, keto.
Oh.
It worked. It worked, but actually I haven't been on it in quite a while. I just started again.
I just did the bro bra diet.
The what?
Me, that's my nickname amongst my shop mates.
Oh.
I just started doing hella pull-ups and just like cut back a little bit on like the booze and all that jazz.
Yeah.
I lost like 25 pounds.
The booze.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah. But it's so fun.
Yeah. Especially if you're going through some rough points in your life.
Yeah.
Like, hello, crutch. But yeah, I gotta get off that. Drinking all that Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Do not drink any Coca-Cola.
That stuff is dangerous.
Indeed. Alrighty. Well,
Think so?
I think, yeah, my kid is still up. I can hear him in the other room.
Uh-oh.
And that's
Hopefully
very
it's settled
abnormal.
down
He goes to
some.
bed about 8 o'clock, so something's going on. I think it's time for me to go take a look. Go
Sounds
inspect.
good. I guess we
Go
could
back to
probably
bed.
call it. I'm just like
Yeah, man.
powering through as I have been. I can't stop. I can't.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Totally can, totally will. Everybody remember to gunpla and chill.
Yeah, especially the
Gunpla
chill
is-
part. Definitely.
Yeah.
The
We're
chill
supposed to
needs
enjoy
happen.
this. But we love Alex's group so much, that Discord that we belong to. It is
I'm
the
wearing
best.
lupus for lupus.
And the oh, you're wearing the lupus for lupus.
Yeah.
Nice. I like opened a browser on my phone randomly, like one of those ones that links through like Twitter or whatever, and I saw that one of the open windows was the Lupus for Lupus store. I was like,
Cool.
I never bought a shirt from Shoki. I think I still can. So
Yeah, I think he still has them.
Yeah.
He has whatever, but yeah.
cool. Well,
Talk to you guys soon.
yeah. It's good to. It's just us and Alex right now. I think you're watching. I'm watching, and Alex is watching. So.
Yep.
And the maybe one or two people that might stop in to the stream on my channel will watch the first 10 minutes of it and turn it off. So.
Oh, Oliver's still here too.
Hey, sorry, Oliver. Wait a minute. Are you not watching? Or maybe it doesn't call me. Maybe it doesn't count me watching.
Maybe.
Because it's my channel. So I bet it doesn't count me watching.
That would make sense.
Science. Computer science. I'm here. Later, dudes. All right, guys. Good night. Good day. Weekend is almost here. Life is weird. I'm weird. Paul's weird.
We all can't
Alex
be normal.
is the most normal dude around.
That's right.
A
A Korean in Korea.
Jersey. A New Jersey Korean in Korea. A magical. He's like a unicorn.
Yeah, he's a rare breed.
He is.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Good night. Bye.